I know this can't be better than Felicia Leatherwood. I know not.
Yeah. 10 o'clock, feeding for the guap.
Hey YouTube, it's your friendly neighborhood natural Lex, or you may know me as Chocolex on YouTube, and I'm back with another natural hair video for you guys today. And in today's video, y'all already know by the title, we're doing another battle of the brushes. Sometime last year, I did a battle of the brushes between... Okay, somebody is making some excess noise, and I really don't know what it is, but if y'all can hear that, I'm sorry. What was I saying? Basically, sometime last year I did a battle of the brushes with the Tangle Teaser versus the Felicia Leatherwood. In the end, I really wasn't feeling the Tangle Teaser like that as far as detangling. I did like the way that it made my curls look, but overall I prefer the Felicia Leatherwood brush over the Tangle Teaser. In that video, I did mention that I wanted to bring this concept back to do it again with another set of brushes, basically. So that's what I'm doing today. So for today's battle of the brushes, we have Miss Felicia Leatherwood yet again, reigning champ. And she's gonna be going up against this easy detangler dupe that I found off of Amazon. I'm calling it a dupe because I did not purchase this brush directly from Easy Detangler. I got it off of Amazon. This is what we have, and just at a first glance, I'm noticing that these little things, I don't know what you want to call them, they're very flexible. But as far as like the individual bristles on the brush, these are kind of sturdy, but you know, they kind of like this. And then they give you this little thing. I don't know what this is. I guess it goes on the back of the brush. How? And why wasn't it just on the brush anyway? Oh wait. Okay, so I snapped this on the back. Ooh, look at that camera quality. Come on, Canon. This thing keeps the, I don't know what you want to call these. They're not bristles. These are the bristles, right? These little fingers, the black thing keeps the fingers in place. I haven't watched any videos with this brush. I've seen the ads on Facebook from, of course, the real Easy Detangler. And everybody just like hypes it up. They talk it up. And I'm like, I know this can't be better than Felicia Leatherwood. I know not. So yeah, as I said, I did get this off of Amazon and it was somewhere in between $7 to $10. So not too bad. If I like it, I will go add it to my Amazon store. If y'all don't see it on there, then you know what it means. I have washed my hair. I pre-pooed, I shampooed, and then I did a quick protein treatment, and now I am deep conditioning. So yeah, I'm gonna go and watch a video or two, and then when I come back, we are going to get to it. All right, so I went and watched one YouTube video from Jazz McQueen. I will try to remember to put a card here so you guys can go, or no, is it this side? I think it's this side. I put a card here so you guys can go and check out her video. I don't really have time to watch a lot of people's videos. I just picked hers. She got hers directly from Easy Detangler, and so I went on their Instagram, and fun fact, they are Black owned according to their bio on Instagram. Didn't know that. Now I'm like, dang, I should have just purchased it directly from them, because then I would be supporting a Black owned business. I probably already put it in this video, but the conditioner that I'm using is the Indulge Moisturizing Deep Conditioner from Mish Beauty. I brought that because I may or may not need additional products. Normally when I detangle, I like to, you know, add more product or whatever. So yeah, I want to encourage you guys to start deep conditioning weekly, okay? And sit under the dryer and your hair will thank you. Like, my hair feels so freaking good right now, like, bro. So I'm gonna start out in the back. So fun fact, why do I keep saying fun fact? It's really not a fun fact, but One thing about me, or my hair actually, one thing about my hair is I typically have a looser curl pattern in the back, and we are still working through some heat damage, so my curls are a little bit off, but for the most part my strands in the back are a little bit looser. I can get through the sections in the back a lot quicker than I can with the front. Also, I did not use any type of detangling tools prior to this. When I pre-pooed earlier, I just did some light finger detangling, but I have not actually put a brush or comb to my head because I wanted this to be like as raw and authentic as possible. But I am gonna spray my hair down a little bit. It is currently 6:31 and we're gonna start on this section here. Now in Jazz McQueen's video, she said that on the box, you're supposed to brush vertically, which I already do. I like to brush this way instead of this way. It just really works better in my mind, honestly. And if you go and watch the first video that I did with the Tangle Teaser and the Felicia Leatherwood brush, I mentioned that as well. So we are going to start from the ends, and we're just going to work our way up. And as I work my way up, you'll see that I kind of start doing like this a little bit, and that is because of how my hand is positioned. I'm gonna go ahead and split my hair up. So we're gonna make it smaller. Sometimes I do this when I feel like the section is too big, which that's nearly most of the time, because detangling works better when you have smaller sections. And sometimes I just think that I could just go in with these big sections and detangle my hair. Then halfway through, I realize that I need to split it up. So if you're struggling with detangling, I say split your hair up into some smaller sections and then try it. But as y'all can see, we just, you know, went through that real quick. Y'all see I low-key was struggling with it when it was in the bigger section, and then as soon as I split it up into a smaller section, it was like voila magic, you know? So, I don't know, you guys. I feel like I'm kind of being a little rough, so let me chill out because I am very much so still tender-headed at this big age of 20-something. Then when I detangle, sometimes I start getting mad because I'm like, why is this taking so freaking long? So here we go. I think this section is good. I'm not gonna clean out the brush because in the end I want to do a comparison to see how much hair I lost. So I'm going to go ahead and twist this up really quickly. We're gonna move on to the next section. I'm just gonna go ahead and split this section up into two already because I already know how the front of my head is. My hand is kind of slipping a little bit because of course I have all this product and it's getting on the brush. It kind of goes through the ends really good, but it's like as you work your way up, this is where I run into the issues. As you can see, this brush ain't moving. Oh, we gotta split this up. I'm sorry, this is too big of a section. Like, and everything I do on this side, I am going to do on the other side. So the way that I'm splitting my hair up into sections, I'm gonna do that on the other side. Ooh, just to be fair. Yeah, I think what my problem is, I'm trying to do too big of sections. So yeah, in the back, I was able to get away with just 2 sections because my curl pattern is looser back there. When I work my way to the front, that's when I have to do smaller sections because my hair is a little bit kinkier. My roots are so freaking tangled. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm pulling my hair with this brush because my head is hurting. And granted, I am tender-headed, but this is just not a good feeling. Typically, after my hair is pretty much detangled, I will turn the brush horizontally, but starting out, I like to go vertically first. That just works better for you, girl. Okay, so done with this. I'm gonna set this to the side. I haven't cleaned it out yet, so we're gonna move on to this side and use my Felicia Leatherwood. I'm going to split it into a front section and a back section, and then in the back section I'm gonna split that section up into 2 sections. I keep saying section because that's what I did on the other side, and I want to be fair. I think on the other side I did start out by trying to detangle it as one big section, and then that's when I split it up and, you know, did my thing. I also think I sprayed some water on it. Maybe that's what I should have did for that front part. Oh shoot, I didn't tell y'all the time. LOL, 6:45, and I have a Clubhouse notification. Y'all, speaking of Clubhouse, this lady pings me in her room every single day, and I never join. Why do you keep pinging me to join your room? That's so annoying. Like, very annoying. I sprayed some water back here, and I probably should have done that to the front section. I just wasn't thinking. I totally forgot that I brought water because it's sitting on the floor. Y'all see how easy it is for me to detangle my hair in the back? I could be wrong, but based on my experience with, you know, this section back here, and based on what I see, I feel like girls with looser curl patterns don't have an issue with detangling. I could be wrong. Let me say that again. I could be wrong. But I'm just, you know, talking based off my experience. And every time I detangle the back of my hair, which of course is a looser texture, it's like butter. All right. So as y'all can see with my Felicia, she did her thing, and I'm looking at the hair trying to, you know, see if I'm losing hair. I do shed a lot, by the way. I'm not really sure if I told you guys that. I really want to spray this front section down with some water, but I didn't do. Did I do that on the other side? I can't even remember. I might spray it down with some water anyway. I'm trying to be fair because I don't want nobody trying to say like, oh, this is biased. You're favoring the Felicia Leatherwood. You did something different on that side, blah, blah, blah. I want to be fair. I showed y'all the time, right? It was 6:45 when I started. Whew, I think I'm just having a tender-headed type of day. When I get closer to my roots, it is hard to brush vertically. So that's why you see me brushing I'm kind of doing it like at an angle a little bit. It's not all the way like this, but you know, I kind of just do what feels right. All right, I feel like I am losing a lot of hair on this side. Yeah, I don't know if I was just being like too rough in the shower when I was washing my hair, but my scalp is like hurting. I'm looking at this brush and I think Felicia Leatherwood is gonna have more hair. All right, let's go ahead and twist this up. And it is 6:53. So on this side, it took 6:45. Did we started at 6:45 on this side? Did we start at 6? We did, because I showed y'all the time. What's 53 minus 45? 55 would be 10 minus 2 is 8. It took me 8 minutes to detangle this side. And on this side, it took however many minutes long. I can't even remember. I know it was longer though. Because we started at 6:31. Let's see. 14 minutes on this side, 8 minutes on this side, if my math is correct. I did kind of forget to check the time after I finished this side. So we'll take 1 minute off this side for my forgetfulness. We'll go with 13 minutes versus 8 minutes. That's a 5-minute difference. That is a 5-minute difference, which to some is not a big deal. To me, it's not a big deal. You know, I wouldn't be like, this brush is trash because it took me 5 more minutes to use it. You know, some people, they would do that. They'll be extra like, don't use this because it took a whole 5 minutes versus the other side. So let's get into the shed hair. We have, please focus. Y'all see this? Let's go ahead and take all of this out. And I'm not gonna roll it up in a ball. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, because I feel like when I roll it up in a ball, you really can't see how big it is. Trying to get all the hairs out. So this is what we have for the Easy Detangler. Let's go ahead and take out our Felicia Leatherwood. This is what we have for Felicia Leatherwood. So things might look a little different on y'all end. It looks the same, but honestly, I do think that there is more hair in the Felicia Leatherwood side, if we're being completely honest. Now, that's not to say that it was all caused by the brush. I did mention to you guys that I do shed a lot anyway, and I mean, maybe it was just time for those hairs to go. I really don't know if it was because of the brush. It could have been because of the brush. It could have been because of my technique. It could have just been my hair. As far as this goes, I would like to try out the actual brush from the actual Easy Detangler company, only because I might have a different experience. I thought that this was okay, honestly. I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It just took longer on that side. I would be open to trying this again, but it's just that when you get used to something like the Felicia Leatherwood, you just always have it and it just never lets you down. You know, history. We have history. Yeah, I would be open to trying this again. I would be open to getting the brush from the actual company. I just want to see if it's different. But let me know if you tried this before. Let me know if you use detangling tools or if you finger detangle. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Let me know if y'all agree with my hair shedding, which side you thought was bigger. Let's talk about it in the comments. And yeah, I still gotta wash this out and blow out my hair and trim my ends and style my hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out y'all way. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to yet again another video. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow your girl on Instagram, TikTok, and Clubhouse, all at By Me Alexis. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
They just won't get closer to me, getting colder to me. You ain't no one to me. They won't fuck me over, my team way too cautious and we too sober to leave at 10 o'clock, feeling for the guap.